Do you see a difference between women and men and their relationship to money?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So let me think, where do I go here? Well, I'll answer that. And then if you want to come back, and then the last piece I'll add on the partnership is really that if you do the teachings yourself in terms of recognizing your own mindset and belief work, and then you share it with each other, it can bring you so much more compassion for the other person. Mm-hmm. That a lot of times they're struggling too. They probably feel more pressure if it's a husband-wife kind of relationship or man-woman partnership, that they probably feel more pressure to be the provider even, and to know what they're doing. And so my husband has now joined the business, probably since you and I have talked about this, which is a big deal. And so now he does operations and coaching. He's like the director of that too. And he works a lot with our couples and with our men. And so to move on to your next question in terms of women and men, yes, I absolutely see a difference. But it's interesting because at the heart, they're both struggling. You know, we're all struggling to learn this. And I think women are a little bit more vocal about their challenges and take it as more of a personal meaning. Right? Like if they're not good at money, they make it mean more about who they are as a woman, as a wife, as a mom. Whereas men take it a little bit at a different road. So men will often feel like they're not the provider that they want to be, or they'll let it affect their self-esteem at a very core level, just a different conclusion that they're drawing. But that men really struggle with it too, because particularly if they're under earning, or if they're like looking at the numbers too, and they're like, why doesn't this work out? Like I'll have clients that are making, you know, if they're single, maybe on like $50,000, $75,000 a year, but married, you know, 100, 200, I've helped couples making 500. And they're just like, why don't the numbers work? Like, they're just like confused and like kind of pulling their hair out. And I think it's particularly frustrating for men when they feel like they're working so hard, right? And then they look at the end of the year and they don't have very much savings to show for it. And if anything, they might even have debt to show for it after they're busting their butt to make $100,000 or more. Okay. And so I think they definitely look at it differently. And I think they, besides the man woman, they're each person in the partnership is going to come with their own money story. Okay. So that makes a huge difference.